Okay. I should probably shorten these videos a little bit. Should probably consider it a little bit. Oh wait, I forgot to put the what's your name on the what's face. Let me use a headset because I think my voice is so light. I need a mic. I hope you can hear me. I hope that you can hear me. 1310, my favorite. Okay, so I'm wearing a headset now because I feel like my voice comes in so light, and I want you to hear what I'm saying. Some of what I'm saying, at least. So I'm gonna make my videos a little bit shorter. I don't know. I just don't feel like, I feel like I'm talking too much, I guess. I don't know. So okay. Okay. Getting the light going. Okay. Okay. Little or no drama. Little or no. I try to avoid the drama, but sometimes it comes out. And I try to not be a part of that. But anyway, so somebody is doing something meaningful. Something they're using their creativity, they're working with a team or collaborating to bring their creative thoughts to life, which is good. That's great. That's good. Working with folks to make some cash too, because again, we all working to make money, right? Everybody wants some money. Working hard too. Working hard. And it'll be rewarded. It's actually going to be seen and people are going to love it. So that's good. That's real good. Proud of you. Go you. Whoever you are. All right. And it's a yes. From all the upper rooms. Like, it's a yes for you. Okay. All right. That's awesome. So you put in some work. I think the team that you're working with is your dynamic, your balance. So they balance you. They help you to stay focused. They help you to see the way, right? Because sometimes when you're creating stuff, you're like, damn, I don't know what to do next, right? But your team is like, you need to call, or you need to email, or you need to do, or so they keep you focused. So your energy is great, and you just need a little balance. It is helping. Your team is helping you to stay balanced. That's cool. That's real cool. Growth and expression. It's positive. Growth is always a good thing. Always a good thing. I don't know how growth could be a bad thing. I'm trying to think of a way that growth would ever be a bad thing. It isn't. And I can't even think, I mean, can you? I don't know how. Cancer, I guess, would growth is a bad thing. But otherwise, in this situation, like, this is not bad. This is good. Proud of you. Awesome. And you know what? It's not even just growth in your creative and career driven endeavors. Because with the Knight of Wands, it's like you also grew like as a person. So you're not like the same introverted, like, no one gets me, like, you know, doing things all by yourself. Because that's what individualistic is. That's a person that's like, you know, individual. Hello, you stand in your own truth. But I feel like now, like, you have a team that's like, you're not alone though. You know what I mean? Like, your team is like, but you're not standing here by yourself. Hello, like, hi, you know, like, your team is there for you. And that also has created a different you. Because now you're not doing things alone. You're learning or growing as a team player. Not so individualistic. Not so, okay, always relying on yourself. Because let's be real, lots of people are unreliable. Like, for no reason. Like, you ask someone to do something, they don't do it, and then you ask them why they didn't do it, and they give you, like, what did you just, how did you get from, that, like, and you dealing with that a lot made you very, like, not just introverted, but just like, I can only really rely on myself. Like, because people are just retarded. Like, don't make an iota, like, 0 sense. So you were taking actions by yourself, but now you got a team. Like, your team is like, you know, let's focus that energy. Let's focus that drive. Like, that action that you have, that I'm about to go do it. Like, if nobody's behind me, cool. You don't have to be. I'll leave you behind, and you do what you do over there, and I'll be headed this way in a driven fashion. Like, I'm gonna be going that way. Like, doing me. Period. Have a good one. Like, and I agree with that. 1000%. You know, if you're feeling like people aren't there to help, you're not helping me. Like, you don't see my vision, or you can't trust in me. The fuck a dollar in a dream concept. Then hey, if you don't believe in my dollar in my dream, then, you know, you're right. Yeah. You can only rely on yourself, and you do need to move forward by yourself, and you do need to leave those people behind. Like, great actions. Great. Like, it was like considering it and then doing it. I'm sure it was hard, but, you know, you're still going forward. You're still enterprising. You're still doing you. And now you got a team to do it with you. Great. But where does this come from? Like what is... Sometimes, I tell you, like, you're building... So my interpretation, because it's random, this is a random number, it's a random connection. Like, where does cups come from? You're talking about energy, you're talking about pentacles. Where did emotions come from? Like, and then there are negative emotions like discontent, disappointment, self-pity. Like, from what I can see here, though, the Knight of Wands is going in the opposite going in the opposite direction of this energy here, which this is good. Like, bye. I just said that too. Like, you don't believe in me, you have negative energy, go that way. Like Pun said, go that way. Take your ass on somewhere. But I see on the outside of this feeling, because that's what cups are, right? Feelings and emotional and all that other good stuff. So, or negative stuff. On the outside of that, you're like, yeah, this is my reality and I'm building it. You didn't want to be a part of it. You rejected me. You didn't believe in my dollar and my dream. You didn't believe. And that's your choice. And it's my choice to not be dealing with you. Take care of yourself. Like, really, roll on. And continue on in stability. Continue on building your foundation. And that's exactly what you should have did. Like, again. Kudos. Like, who in the... Like, I'm trying to do something positive. But then this is the energy that's around me. I'm guessing, and this is just a stab in the dark, you're probably not going to get it done if you have several people around you like this. Like, not really trying to help. Who's helping with their arms like this? Who is helping anybody with their physical like this? You're not. They're not helping. They're not helping. And you know what else I get off of this? Is that it's like, if I help you, then I know you're going to be successful. And it's like, if you're successful, what am I getting out of it? And that's not what a team does. Like, a real team that really is there for you, like, that really believes in you, like, they're not like, what am I getting out of it? And since I'm not going to get anything out of it, you're the one that's going to get everything, I'm not going to help you unless you can give me. I mean, I understand that, you know, these people as well need to be paid. They're not doing work for free. But to start off like this, like, nah, this is not where it's at. This is not what you do. This is not how you act. This is not it. Like, this is not even in any type of business. Obviously, if I'm doing business, I want something, right? Duh. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Like, of course. But you don't walk into the room saying, well, this is it. If you don't, then we don't, and then we ain't, and that's it. No, that's not compromise. That's not negotiation. That's not how this works. Period. And then on the other side of it, you know, teamwork is not about contractual obligations. Like, you know, at some point you have to step aside from the contractual obligation and say, hey, I'm also a part of this team. If I don't want to be here, no one's forcing me to. I can leave. I can go to another job. I can go to support someone else. I could go mind my own business in a corner somewhere. I can go do that too. So if you're going to be a part of the team, at some point you need to step aside from contractual obligations, pay, cash, all that, and also dedicate your own experience, your own creativity and work. Do the work. You're not just there to be paid. But these people here are like, you ain't going to get paid and before I do, or You're not gonna get more than me, and da 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 da, and just not a good element to have around you, for sure. Ugh. Bottom of the deck. Ew. This. Do you know how hard it would be to actually embalm this body? That's crazy. It'd be tough. You know, you gotta sew up all those wounds. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Ah! What is this? What is this? No, for real. Why are the most terrible cards together? What is the deal? And they're all together. I mean, death isn't terrible. Don't get me wrong. It really isn't. Oh my goodness. It's just going on and on. This is not good. But let's go with this anyway. Ten of Swords. So, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. This is bizarre. Endings. Somehow defeat and misfortune is in here as well. Backstabbing kind of leads a bit into what I just said, really. It's a kind of about like their response to your enthusiasm, your creativity, and your work. Like, that kind of is kind of backstabby. I'm just, my opinion means nothing to nobody but me. I'm just saying, to know your cousin got a great idea. He's a go-getter. He's an individual and he's no one's supporting him. You know this. You can, but you're refusing to because you don't want to see your cousin more successful than you without your name being the one in lights. Your name has to appear on that product right above his. Like, even though it's his idea, you refuse to help unless, you get majority of everything. Or you get the most notoriety. Or, like, that's kind of backstabby. That kind of is. Like, you should be there as, not, like I said, aside from the contractual obligations, you should still be there as a support, as a team, as a family unit, as, like, if anybody should be able to trust me, it should be my cousin type of thing, It should be my family. I should be inspiring them. They should be inspiring me because we're family, And anything besides that is kind of backstabby. It is. That's my opinion. Again, it don't mean nothing to nobody but me. I'm just saying. Yeah. And this also could say that once you are successful, their jealousy, their vices, their envy of you may cause a retaliation to you. They might want to hurt you, like physically. I feel like like jealousy is not. I think it's a mental illness. It's not really an emotion. I think it's just a mental illness because it's based on something that you can control. You're jealous of someone because they have something that you feel you don't have, but you could go get it. You just don't want to. And see, that's what, to me, is like, that's not emotional. Like, that's not an emotion. Happy is an emotion. Jealousy is not. Like, you're looking at You know, you're looking at Rihanna's beauty, and you could be just as beautiful, bitch. Go buy her fucking products, put them on your face, you know, go for a run or 5, go on a diet, do a few squats, few sit-ups, and you'll be just as gorgeous. Well, I mean, obviously you'll be looking like you and she'll be looking like her, you know, but you could have that. You could have that same aesthetic. And then also, just in that same vein, if you're jealous because Rihanna looks like Rihanna and you don't, there's the mental problem too. Like, you're never gonna look like her. There's only one, and there's only one of me, and there's only one of her, and like, you can't look like, okay? But that's where I'm going with that though. Like, the jealousy is a mental problem. Hatred though, I think that's also a mental problem. I ain't gonna lie. Because if you hate somebody that much, then just walk away. Why do you need to go kill them? Like, why do you need to do this to them? You're mentally gone. Like, you don't need to do this. You want to do this. If you want to do this, you've always wanted to do this. That means everything else was a facade. You wanted to do this because of what you are. Jealous, pessimistic, evil. Evil. Period. That's what that is. These are terrible cards. But the end of this is, you know, the end of it is ugly, I feel like. Mainly because you put a death to everything. You put a death to it. You kept on working and doing you and moving, like I said, in your direction, doing you. Like, I'm not gonna... Okay, what do you want me to do? Stop breathing because you won't accept me? Because you don't believe in me? You don't see my goal or dream? So you want me to just... What? Like, what? Like, what do you want me to do? Go sit in a corner, cry every day for the rest of my life? Like, and I kind of feel like, yeah, that's exactly what they want. Like, give up, because they can't force you to give up. You know, you can't take someone's will from them. They have to give it to you. You can't take someone's will. They have to give it to you willingly. Like, hello, that's why will you gotta willingly do that. You gotta willingly give up. Tower. And that ain't gonna happen. It didn't happen. It ain't happened. It's not gonna happen. And the messed up part about it is they knew that. They knew that it wasn't ever gonna stop. That you weren't ever gonna give up. That you were gonna keep trying and trying and trying. So go you. Good job. You did awesome. Man, forget them. Forget them. Like, keep going and seeing your dreams come alive.